Hey guys, how's it going? So today's video is a little bit of an embarrassing topic for Kent State University. To those of you who are watching this that go to Kent State University, or to the management of Kent State University's pool, they ban mermaid tails. So I'm coming to you with this video today because I was lied to by the lifeguards. I do my research really well. I've done this for 5 years, so don't tell me that there have been recent drownings when there hasn't. I'm here to tell you today I was lied to in terms of, this is what the lifeguard said. I'm sorry, due to recent drownings, our manager has banned mermaid tails. Heads up, management, I'm pretty sure this is against the law to lie, unlawfully to lie to your people who go there and stuff like that. I can easily get you guys fired for that. So don't be telling a mermaid who's done this for a long time that there's been recent drownings when she does research every single day. The last drowning was 2015, and it was actually prompted by a YouTube video of a girl in a blue tail. Her mom got her tail and she did a handstand and couldn't get back up. That is not an actual drowning. It has prompted other stories to make it seem like a drowning. And it's basically false advertising. But last time I checked was today, and literally there has not been a drowning since 2015. There's only news stories that state that the mermaid tails have prompted parents to avoid buying the mermaid tails for their children because now they are learning that they are dangerous in the sense of if you don't know what you're doing, you can drown. And newsflash to you pools out there who are banning mermaid tails, it's not helping. It's not helping at all. It's not helping our situation whatsoever because you ban mermaid tails from your pool, it's restricting us from having that safe environment as a person, as a merfolk, to swim in. You are causing us to leave these pool areas, which are safe areas, to go and swim somewhere else where there's no lifeguarding. And it's not just unprofessional looking, it's also lazy on your part because, I'm sorry, but if I sound like rude or anything, but you can just as easily drown without a tail as you could with a tail. And tails are actually a powerful tool, not only for those who may not have legs, and to begin with, who need a prosthetic, but also to those who might need aid in swimming or need stronger swimming legs. Yes, there are classes out there that will help you, but it's not helpful when you're just banning the mermaid tails and we have to learn on our own in a space that's very dangerous. I'm going to give you some examples here. Since pools have banned mermaid tails, we are restricted to swim in rivers, currents, very dangerous. We can hit our head on rocks. Lakes, boats. We can get hit by boats. And we can also, it's hard to see at the bottom of the lake, so we can get something snagged on our tail and drown that way. And then also oceans. There are currents that can very easily drag us down to the bottom. There are animals that can eat us, and there are also boats that can run us over. Even though there's a big tail in the water, people still don't see them. And it's very dangerous for you to be restricting our pool usage because it's the safest place for us to learn how to swim and possibly swim. It is not your fault by any means, pools, for a drown. If someone does start drowning, it's their fault for buying the tail and not knowing how to swim with it, not yours. So they could not sue you for liability reasons. They couldn't. It's impossible. So for those of you pools who are banning this, those tails who are watching this, please stop the banning because it will end up falling back on you guys eventually. Because lifeguards and managers who are banning these tails who say that there have been recent drownings, that's not true. And it's just restricting us to places that we will drown, and it will fall back on pools for banning these tails because they are causing us to swim in dangerous areas. No joke. It will eventually fall back on the pools. I don't know if it's going to be a year from now, I don't know if it's going to be 10 years from now, but it will eventually fall back on the pools. Somebody's going to end up getting sued at the end of all this, so why the heck are you doing it now? So why the heck do you ban the tails? I get that they look dangerous, but there are safety features that come with these tails, and I have on my YouTube channel a mermaid tail safety video from FinFund, which I highly recommend you guys get from FinFund because they are high on safety. Swim within your limits, okay? It's hard enough for us mermaids to say that we are having issues swimming in different pools, and it's really hard to swim in a lake, river, or somewhere deeper than your actual knowledge And I cannot get over the fact that I was lied to. Just lied to by a pool, by Kent State University, a professional lifeguarding facility. I was lied to. Straight up lied to. And it hurts. It really hurts. And it makes your professional area look terrible when somebody's straight up putting the bomb down, straight up owning you, straight up, I don't know how else to say this, guys. Don't ban mermaid tails and lie to a person when they obviously know what they're doing, because it's just going to end up in embarrassment. I'm sorry, Kent State University, but you guys need to get your shit together. There has not been any recent drownings. It's only a YouTube video of a girl doing a handstand and struggling to get back up, and that was back in 2015. So again, for those of you that are looking to ban mermaid tails, do your research before you ban mermaid tails, because there may not be a reason to, because parents are actually terrified of these mermaid tails actually drowning their children to begin with. If you have a mermaid tail out there, chances are you better, or you have to know what you're doing, okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. If you're going to spend $200 on the tail, you damn well better know how to swim with it. And to prove that you can swim with it, there is a test on finfun.com that you can do. And I'm going to pull it up, and for those pools who are watching this video, I will show you what the basic standard knowledge of knowing how to swim with a mermaid tail will look like, and it is very easily passed. Okay, so this is FinFun Mermaid Tails website, and they have all these fun tails and stuff. However, they are huge on safety. Always use under adult supervision. How can we do that when you lifeguards end up banning the tails and we have no adults to watch us, huh? You're supposed to be there for us. That's just lazy. Be mermaid tail ready. Follow the video before use. They have tons of these safety videos right here on their page, so you know how to use it. Know your limit and swim within it. We can't swim within our limits when you're banning mermaid tails. It's kind of hard to swim in a 4-foot pool, Kent, when you're not allowed to with the mermaid tail. So that forces us to swim in deeper areas where we can drown. Do not dive or swim over or under through objects. That is an important one, guys, and apparently we can't do that when we're in the oceans, lakes, and rivers because we're swimming over rocks. We're swimming under rocks. It's insane. Okay, so some tips for those of you who are kind of dumb. Humans don't have gills, so remember to breathe. Ensure proper fit. If it doesn't fit, don't swim in it. Put on your tail at the edge of the water, which I always do, because if you hop over, you can hit your head on something if you slip and fall. And respect the water. It's kind of hard to respect the water when you really want to use something, lifeguards, and we can't swim, okay? It's hard. We are going hard on safety and stuff like that, but it's kind of hard for us to show you that we're going hard on the safety when you won't even let us prove that we can swim. It's stupid. It's really stupid, okay? I know I'm ranting a lot about this, you guys, but it blows my mind that someone would go as far as to chance getting fired by lying to someone who knows what they're doing. Okay? It's like saying, I don't know how to put this. If you guys have any examples of what I'm trying to say, put it down below, because I'm just infuriated to no end right now. Infuriated. And it makes lifeguarding look so unprofessional. I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you share this video with everyone you possibly can, because it is embarrassing for Kent State. And I want to embarrass them and let them know that it's not okay to lie to people. It's not okay. I've been doing this for 5 years now, since I was a little teenager. And I'm 20 years old now, in college. And my pools actually let me show them what the proper safety techniques are and a simple swim test. And they tested me, and I can still swim there. So it's important, you guys, to know what you're doing when you have a tail. And if you don't know what you're doing, just don't swim with it. Don't swim with it. Practice without it first, because that's important. Because if you're going to go and spend $200 on a tail, you better know how to use it, you know? And for all you pools out there and aqua management services who are watching this, whatever, I don't care who you are, please stop banning the tails, because it's really not going to help your situations in the future when we start getting more drowning stories in, because it's going to fall back on you guys. I hate to tell you this, but in the future, when all the drownings start happening in the oceans, there's going to be a story about someone who wishes they could swim in a pool, but since all the pools banned the tails, they ended up drowning in the ocean with no help whatsoever. And then the adults who get their kids these tails are going to be so angered and figure out a way to try and sue you for not allowing a safe environment for their child to swim. It makes you look so bad. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video with everybody you know, because this is an important topic for us mermaids. And I will see you in my next video. I love you guys. See ya.